Welcome! It is That Canadian Fangirl. How's it going, people? Today is going to be the third episode in the sub-series, That Canadian Backlog. That's right, this week we're looking at another episode with... Honestly, I didn't even think about doing this one, but I just randomly decided to watch it, so it's like, yeah, I'm going to do it. Let's talk about today's episode is on How Heavy Are the Dumbbells You Lift. The sports anime from... Give me a minute, people. Let's look it up. Do I have a date for this? Conjo, you tell me? You're not gonna tell me, are you, Crunchyroll? Really? When did it come out? Well, Crunchyroll, you're not gonna tell me. Okay, fine. Go Wikipedia. Wikipedia will probably know. Oh, 2019. Thanks, Wikipedia. You suck, Crunchyroll. How Heavy Are the Dumbbells You Lift? The sports anime from 2019. A very different type of sports anime. Unlike most sports anime that are all about people competing in tournaments and the power of teamwork and camaraderie and all about, the love of said sport. This is very much about girls working at a gym. That's the show. The characters basically join a gym and they work out. Most of the episodes are about the girls, most of the episodes are just about the characters, worrying about, there's often to their exercise routines and talking about various exercises they can do to target said muscles. It's a fun, weird series that, honestly, does a lot of good for basically the idea of working out and basically gym culture. It's like, yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if it got a lot of people, basically go to a gym or just, incorporate, just new, exercise routines into their schedule a week. If I can, yeah. It's a lot of fun. Like, the characters are really basic, but they're fun characters. I mean, for the most part, all characters are basically, oh, that's interesting. Our main character is basically Hibiki, who honestly is basically the target audience. She's really into food and is not the most, in shape, but when she, realizes she's getting kind of soft, she joins the gym because she wants to tone up because she wants a boyfriend. Totally relatable. Hashtag relatable. And, yeah, that's basically it. At the gym, she meets a girl in her school named Akemi. Or Akemi. Yeah, I think it's pronounced Akemi. Akemi, who is basically the total opposite of Hibiki, she's a total fitness nut. Well, her whole thing is muscles and working out, and all she really is into exercising so she's very fit. You have Hibiki's friend Ayaka, who's whose family owned a boxing gym, and she also basically joins the gym along with her friend and another one. She's really into, kind of, that, and, the physical fighting. Well, not really physical fighting, but, boxing and martial arts is basically, kind of her interest. And then later on, we're introduced to Gina, who becomes Hibiki's basically self-proclaimed rival. She is from Russia, and she's basically 3 things. 1, really into working out. 2, has an interest in Japanese culture purely because of anime. Apparently a big thing is she got into Japanese culture because she watches a lot of anime. Even though a lot of the things she watches in Russia apparently aren't even Japanese, because she uses a lot of Chinese. Which is kind of funny when she said, let's go there. It's like, no, that's in China. It's like, with coincides with her basically absurd character, which is she is a massive Russian stereotype. Like, there are a lot of jokes about Russia centered around Gina's character. Down to the fact that one of the main jokes is basically her pointing out that when you see Russians in media, they'll always like one of 3 things, like the cool intellect, the cold, emotionless, stoic one, or like fiery, passionate rage. And it's like, yep, that's Russia. All stereotypes. Thanks. That's the fact that in English she has a very, very prominent Russian accent. They even make a joke about how, I wouldn't go to Russia. They confuse water with vodka. It's like, because the Russian stereotype is the her drinker. Thanks. So many Russian stereotypes. So many. There was also Miss Tachibana. This is one of the teachers at the girls' school, who joins the same gym as her students, kind of accidentally, because what adult woman wants to be seen working out when amongst a student also in the gym? But the whole reason Tachibana's in the gym is because she's trying to get in shape, because she's also secretly a cosplayer. And she's worried about, what she looks like, because she won't be able to fit into a cosplay. And she doesn't want the girls to basically figure out, she doesn't want the students to figure out that she's actually cosplaying, spare time, which is kind of funny. And of course, there is Machio, the trainer at the gym, who looks like a really cute, had this, really cute face. He's this typical, really cute anime boy. And the girls all secretly have a crush on him. He's also a massive gym bro. He is a himbo. Because as soon as you mention working out with this guy, he flexes. He is huge. And basically goes off about, basically exercise and fitness and targeting muscles. And it's like, this guy's cute, but it's like, you can tell all he cares about is working out. It's like, he's something. Again, this dude's huge. Like, he flexes. Like, he's twice the size. He's like twice the size of like anyone else, and he's not in the gym workout tracksuit. It's like, damn, this guy's huge. But yeah, that's basically the main cast. I mean, there's a bunch of supporting. There's one of the supporting cast. There's one of the there's one of the muscle brown dude at the gym, who basically there to basically, show that everyone at the gym are basically gym bros. It's like, yeah. I mean, there are a couple other teachers at the girls' school that technically get a lot of focus, and they're kind of cool. They're basically friends with Tachibana. Like, is that like my much you can say about how heavy the dumbbells you lift, because it's like, there's no plot to this show. It's, the girls basically are going to the gym. What muscle are they going to target today? Here's an exercise that you can, here's something you can do to basically target this muscle to basically, tone it out. Like, oh, I'm worried about my core. Oh, here's something you can do to help your core. Oh, I'm worried about my I'm worried about my arms are getting flabby. Oh, here's an exercise you can do for your arms. Here's an episode you can do for your legs. Here's an episode about squats. Here's an episode about the plank. Here's an episode with burpees. I hate the fact that they did an episode with burpees. It's like, no! Burpees suck! I still remember doing burpees in elementary school, and I freaking hate burpees. They suck. They're painful. Every single teacher makes you do burpees in gym class, and it's like, oh, I hate it. Particularly when they make you run the gym. It's like, oh, we're gonna make you do run. You have to, run a rap, do 10 burpees, and then run another lap. It's like, why? Why do they always make you do that? I hate it. Burpees are awful. And then they show me the time episode they have to do a rep of 10 burpees. It's like, no. Why? Like, to be fair, the first episode they're doing squats. And it's like, I have never done a squat in my life. This episode basically made me learn how the squat works. It's like, to be fair, I now know proper squat form, because this show is really particular about making sure it shows proper form for everything like that they do, so that you can do the exercise at home. I will give that show credit at the end of the episode. They always highlight one of the exercises and say, "Hey, you at home, you can do this exercise. You can do this exercise yourself. We basically show you proper form. If you do this every time you work out, you'll be in better shape." Honestly, is what you expect from a show like this. I will say this, there's also equal opportunity fan service. It's like, because it's like, yeah, the girls are always, it's like, no one's, like the way they'll dress, how do I understand it? The way they'll dress, definitely, is, more on the more revealing side, but it's like, okay, they're at a gym. It's like, the girls are dressed to work out. They're dressed in workout tanks. They're dressed in, workout shorts. They'll dress like they're about to basically hit the gym. They'll dress so that they can move, so that their muscles can breathe. So it means, yeah, there's a lot of boob shots. There's a lot of, shots of butts. It's like, it definitely is more revealing, but it's like, yeah, they're at the gym. I can't expect them to be dressed like this. And it's like, it's equal opportunity because all the dudes are naked. Like, again, it's like, when Machio flexes, he's basically ripping off his clothing. He's sitting there in basically underwear. It's like, it's equal opportunity. So it's like, there's a lot of female fan service. There's a lot of, equal opportunity, all the men. So it's like, yeah, there's stuff for guys. There's stuff for guys to look at. There's definitely something for the women. There is definitely something for the women to look at. It's like, yeah, guys with rippling muscles. Oh, yeah. So hot. So hot. Right next to the girls who are basically lean and fit, but it's like they're bustling. They're bustling because you're like, yeah. Ugh. And my dog a Cobra, by the way. It's like, yeah, this is Jack for them. This looks like something they would do. It's also the most show that had the most fun with basically taking out, anime stuff. Like, there was so much, copyright-free stuff in this. Like, we got, one, this episode they go to Amusement Park, which is, anime, not Disneyland. It's like, it's probably the most I've seen of basically them trying to be Disneyland, and the fact that when Gina said it on accent, I swear they said Disneyland. I was like, oh my god. No, I think it's Destinyland, but with the fact that Gina had an accent, I heard Disney, so it was like, oh shit. That's like, wow, they are really trying to make this look like not Disneyland. And the fact that the mascot is a mouse named Maki, it's like, oh my god! Thanks, guys! we can't literally say this. But it's okay, because the episode before that, we had Anime Schwarzenegger. Now, that was the most thing. This guy walks in, he's like, this guy walks in, he's like basically just like the Terminator. It's like, okay, why is Schwarzenegger here? That's like his name was like Butter Schwarzenegger, because like they legally can't say it. And then the fact they make a Terminator joke, he's like, oh no, that wasn't me. It's like, props to the guy in the English who's doing a hell of a Schwarzenegger impression. Is like, okay, that dude, that dude does a great Arnold Schwarzenegger. It's not him, but it's like, no, it's a decent impression. Which, that's actually a lot of fun, because it's like, okay, I'll take Anime Schwarzenegger, who apparently hired anime Jason Statham. There's a guy named Jason who's like, Jason Swatham. It's like, okay, I don't know why he's here, but sure. He basically becomes the background character for like the last half of the show, and he's basically just, you know, he basically just pops up and like, no one cares, Jason, why are you here? It's fun. It is a lot of fun. Yeah, it's a good it's a decent comedy. There's some good jokes. But it's like, yeah, most of the show is about proper gym protocol and basically how to properly exercise. It's like, this is, you know, if you're going to a gym, this is what you should do. It's like, these are the, like, you know, if you're gonna use this exercise machine, you will use it properly like this. If you can't go to a gym, you can do this. And like, there's some basic stuff. Like, I think episode 3, they typically go to Ayaka's family boxing gym and they do planking. It's like, planking is a great exercise. It's like, and then they learn dragonfly. And it was like, nope. No. Planking, hell no, I'm not doing dragonflies. And they go to a beach because they have, you know, because they've been working out, so it's like they're all in swimsuits, and it's like, well, let's do boobies on the beach. It's like, why? Why would you do boobies here? I hate it. I hate the fact they did an episode for boobies. It's like, oh, so many nightmares. Like, the final episode, they do push-ups. You know, they do push-ups, they do chin-ups, they do... they do, like, a lot of stuff that I didn't even know was a thing, like static posing. Apparently the thing where it's like, if you can't go to a gym, you, like, can, like, apply pressure by like, placing your hands together and, like, pushing. And it's, like, it's supposed to, like, shape your arms, and then, like, you can pull on your fingers, and, like, you just stand there, this will shape the other side of your arms. It's, like, there's a lot of, like, internet thing I feel like they can do in this show, and it's really fun. It's, like, it's definitely gonna inspire people to basically want to work out more. Particularly, that's one of the reasons I decided to watch it this week, because it's like, I'm in a mood. I feel like working out. Let's watch how heavy of the dumbbells you lift. Because I've always wanted to, because I started it, I never finished it. I was in a mood. It's like, yeah. It's like, they talk about cheat days. They talk about the fact that, yeah, you can't basically change, you know, how you build, but you can basically tug certain muscles so you can, you know, increase your speed. It's like, yeah. There's some cool stuff, like, everything in time, there's food in the show, like, the characters are eating, a little pop-up pops up, talking about how many calories are in the food, because, like, they're working out, so they're like, oh, by the way, like, this is, like, 500 calories in, like, a thing they're eating. It's like, cool. Like, you got some fun, fun characters. It's interesting. They make the gym. They make the gym. They make it look like the gym's really cool. It's like, I should go to a gym, do some free weights. Do some free weights. We're gonna lat machine. We're on a treadmill for 15 minutes. This is basically all the show is. And then it's like recurring jokes with flexing. Food. That's really it. It's not super complex. There's an episode where the class trip is they go on the hiking up a mountain. They show you proper hiking form. You know, they talk about how one of the things you can do at home or like in public is basically you can do stairs, and like stairs are a great workout. How light jogging helps. There's an episode they go to a sauna and they tell you, you know, how to properly enjoy a sauna. So like, yeah, it's animated nicely. I mean, Dogakoa animates it really well. The characters aren't super complex, but like for what the show is, I think the characters are fun. I mean, it's only, I don't know. It's got two great songs. The opening and the ending theme are really catchy as hell. Like, I still have a I still have Only Guy Muscle stuck in my head. It's like, it's a great opening. Only Guy Muscle, Only Guy Muscle, it's muscles. Oh. Yeah. Yeah. Honestly, I think I've run out of things to say about how heavy the dumbbells you left. It's fun. It's like, if you like sports anime, then you want to see a different type of sports anime about gyms. Check it out. Available on Crunchyroll. It's 12 episodes. It has an English dub. And the English dub is really fun. It's a good English dub. It's got a great cast. It's like, I like Alexis Tipton, and like, she voices Gina, and she has a great Russian accent. It's like, I didn't know she could do a Russian accent. She's actually really good at it. And, you know, she brings some fun to Gina. It's fun. It's like, again, I can't talk about the Japanese version, but I think the dub is great. That's all I can say about it. I think I've talked about everything. Go watch it. It's a good show. And that about does it for another episode of That Canadian Backlog. Thanks for joining me on my trip through my backlog. Next backlog episode will be, I don't know. Like, usually that's whenever I want to plan these things, but yeah. And, you know, this is a good time to moment that this is also the last episode that's going up in March. Next week is April, and April is going to be a very special time for the podcast, because April is, drum roll please, birthday month! My birthday is next month, so every episode that gets released in April is going to be an episode that's personally special to me. It's going to be an episode, it's going to be about something that I really want to talk about, that I really love, and I just want to gush over with. It's not different from like every other podcast, but it's my birthday month, so I'm going to treat it special. Like, that's gonna change when we get on, but this is my first birthday month, so I'm so excited to share it. Alright. Remember to follow me on all my socials: Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, Twitch, Wattpad, Fanfiction. Remember to like and share the episode. That's how we grow the fan base, and we get more people listening to this. Tell your friends, tell your enemies, tell random people on the street. That's how people know. Don't gatekeep. We don't gatekeep in this community. It's not cool. Remember, fandoms keep you in a box. If you like something, you're considered a fan of it. Don't let other people tell you otherwise. This has been That Canadian Fangirl. When people ask what Fangirl do you listen to, it's That Canadian Fangirl. Which Canadian Fangirl? That Canadian Fangirl. Later, peoples.